culmination of one educational journey and the start of a new one. As a community, we have supported and uplifted each scholar as they have explored, discovered, and uncovered their educational gifts. For those able, please stand and welcome the St. Anthony Village High School graduating class of 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, if you would remain standing, and graduates, if you would join them for the singing of the national anthem by the St. Anthony Village High School Chamber Choir under the direction of Lauren Heath.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, we are off to a good start. Good afternoon, and welcome to the St. Anthony Village High School commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2025. Class, you may be seated. I am Joel Lear, interim principal of St. Anthony Village High School. Let me be the first to welcome you, the class of 2025, to your graduation ceremony. I am honored and humbled to share this graduation with you today. It is a great day, and it is no small privilege for those of us on stage and in the audience to be here with each of you graduates today. A special welcome to our platform guests and all of you who are here to support these graduates today. A special thanks to Andy Erickson and the St. Anthony Village High School Band for providing the beautiful instrumental music for today's ceremony. To Sarah Gustafson and Jenny Patrick, who have worked tirelessly to get this beautiful event organized and off the ground. And to David Wiggins, who is graciously serving as our photographer for today's ceremony. Finally, welcome to those who are tuning in via live stream. It is an honor to be with all of you today. Graduates, I ask that you take a look around. Go ahead. I'd also like you to consider those who you don't necessarily see here, but who have supported you, guided you, and inspired you. Your parents, friends, teachers, educational assistants, and other school staff who you've encountered since the first day you entered kindergarten 13 years ago, or 2004 school days ago, to be exact. And who I believe share part of the credit and part of the joy for your presence here today. Perhaps you would see fit now to join me in a round of applause for all of those who have supported you. Class of 2025, today is a special celebration and recognition of your accomplishments. I think it's important, however, to give at least equal recognition to what is to come. George Saunders said, "Success is like a mountain that keeps growing ahead of you as you hike it." Today is certainly about looking back fondly, but also looking forward and up with perhaps even more delight. I'm struck by the St. Anthony New Brighton motto, ever brighter. In a way, I think that's what Saunders is getting at. We keep moving forward, we keep journeying on, and our future, individually and collectively, grows ever brighter. But please don't misunderstand me. I don't mean your future grows ever brighter for you. Your future grows ever brighter because of you. This is such an important distinction in my mind that I want to reinforce it with a little song, if you'll oblige me. A small gift for you of sorts, and I'm also going to ask you, graduates, to help me sing a little part of it so that you can reinforce it inside your hearts as well. The chorus is written in your programs. If you look in your program at the spot where the staples are in the center, you'll see the words to the chorus. So I'm asking that you join in for each of the 3 times we sing the chorus, and here's what I'm hoping you will do, and this is where maybe some of you, the corniness steps a little bit over the line, but bear with me. When you sing, I am the sunshine, point to yourself. When you sing, you are the sunshine, point to someone sitting near you. And when you sing, we are the sunshine, do this fun little gesture. But don't let the gestures get in the way of letting your voices ring out. Audience members, I know there is going to be a big temptation for you to sing along as well, but in this moment, on this day, let the graduates shine on their own. Okay, class of 2025, here goes nothing, and good luck. All right, a little practice one time, and then you're just going to sing it when I come to them, okay? I don't think I've ever played guitar in a suit before. So the chorus goes, I am the sunshine. So can you sing that back for me? Oh, I knew you could do it. This is going to sound familiar. You are the sunshine. This is getting better by the second. We are the sunshine. And then I'm just going to sing the rest for you, but you'll catch on, right? Help me understand. We are the sunshine on the land. All right? You can do that, can't you? All right. Here comes first verse. I went to see an old friend who was soon to pass away. He said, my life has been so good to me. Now I've still got one more day. Would I like my cord plugged in? Man. The basics. Pencil, paper, notebook. Is it okay if I start over? I went to see an old friend who was soon to pass away. He said, my life has been so good to me. Now I've still got one more day. Now he said that as he watched the morning sun, and then he smiled my way. Because he said that every morning he lived his life that way. Here you go, here's your part. He said, I am the sunshine. You are the sunshine. We are the sunshine. Help me understand. We are the sunshine on the land. That was a good first effort. I've got 2 more verses. He said this day is like a life you live. It's never here to stay. because your time is always running by like the sun across the day. But it's like looking at the sunshine from the earth. The light does come and go. But when you're looking at the earth shine from the sun, it's quite a different show. He says it's time, you know that I am the sunshine. This is your part. You are the sunshine. We are the sunshine. Help me understand. We are the sunshine on the land. All right, last verse, last chance. Now I'm thinking of the things he said. We're walking toward the grave. And I haven't lived a life like his, but I still have got one more day. Now you could say it's only flesh and bone, the life that's in your hands. But I like to think it's something more, like the sunshine on the land. Here you go, nice and loud for your parents. I am the sunshine. You are the sunshine. We are the sunshine. Help me understand. We are the nice. We are the sunshine on the land. Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate you bearing with me on that. Ever brighter. Seniors, thank you for putting your best foot forward so many times, for so many reasons, in certain and uncertain times. You are all amazing. I truly believe the staff of St. Anthony Village High School feels confident that we have placed your future in very good hands, your own. I applaud the hard work you have done. I am grateful for the spirit you leave behind in your school. I cherish your willingness to go with the current at times, against the current at other times, and when necessary, to stand apart from it. And I thank you for allowing me the privilege of being your principal these last few months. Congratulations to you all. At this time, I would like to take a moment to recognize this year's valedictorian and salutatorian. Students, I ask that you come to the stage when I read your names to receive a special medal to honor this accomplishment. The valedictorian of the St. Anthony Village High School class of 2025 is Addison Amon, and the salutatorian is Harry Kohan. Right there is perfect. I have a few more things to say. This recognition that Addison and Harry have earned gets more impressive the more you think about it. And two words that leap to mind are consistency and completeness. Great hitters have slumps. Great musicians sometimes release clunker records. Great actors sometimes star in really bad movies. But across all the disciplines our high school has to offer, across 4 entire years of study, including those days when they weren't quite feeling well or the world threw obstacles at them, Addison and Harry kept hitting and making great records and making great movies. Please join me in a round of applause befitting the work these two students have done consistently and completely in their time at St. Anthony Village High School.
Make it tough. You could do it. Come on, Lear. Oh, the last corner. I mean, maybe stick to singing, bud.
At this time, I would like to call on Amal Abdi, Diego Brenes, and Leilani Abraham to deliver this afternoon's student addresses.
Dear, thank you, Dr. Lear. My name is Amal Abdi, and I am a fellow graduate of the class of 2025. Dear graduates of 2025, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today and share parts of my time here as we've grown and created memories together. Starting from my sophomore year, my first year here, I found many friends as well as a community. I've been grateful enough to be part of the Student Council, National Honor Society, and a former president of MSA. I found a community, and from there, I found comfort and my place throughout the school. Even though I have been here for a short amount of time, I find comfort in seeing familiar faces and saying hello to everybody. As I stand here, let's take a moment to appreciate all the things we have been through together as we get ready to start our lives, whether that is continuing our education in college for the next 4 years or going off to the military. Or maybe you don't know what it is you want to do after today, and that's okay. Everything that has happened these past 4 years, all of our studying, all of our hard work, I'm here to tell you today that we made it. These past 4 years were not simply about the grades we got in our AP classes, but how, as a person, we've grown. Even though we learned quite a lot in our classes, I think we learned even more outside. Things such as self-doubt, fear, and triumph, which are things that will shape us as people as we continue on the journey we call life. We have all faced obstacles, we have all fallen, but the thing that matters most is that we didn't let one small obstacle get in the way of becoming something great. That resilience and determination to keep on moving, even though we might not see the light at the end of the tunnel, that is what defines us. I want to give a moment to thank all of the teachers and all of the parents in the audience who have cheered for us every step along the way. Each and every single one of you made sacrifices to get your child where they are today. And I promise you, we are so grateful to you for pushing us over and over again, even when we did not want to. I also want to say thank you to my parents, my pride and joy, and the most important influential people in my life. They have gone through so much and sacrificed even more to get to where I am today. As a first-generation student, a daughter to 2 immigrants that have fled war to give me and my siblings a better life, Hoya, Abba, I did it. All the sacrifices you have made have paid off. Lastly, to my peers, I want you all to take a quick moment to look around and really see just how far each and every single one of you got. As we celebrate today with our family and friends, remember to carry on the lessons, memories, and the love of all the people who were with you since the beginning. This is not the end, but the very beginning. Congratulations, class of 2025.
So, at the start of the year, I took a speaking class where we had to give a speech in front of at least 6 people. This is definitely a lot more than 6 people. Good evening, everyone. It's really special to see so many faces out here tonight, family, friends, teachers, and loved ones. I'd first like to thank my parents for always being there for me and supporting me in the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows. My mom, Sarah, for staying up late with me to help me revise my essays, even just last night with this speech. And my dad, Elvis, for helping me with all the Spanish homework I've had and who challenges me to try new things in life. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I would also like to thank my girlfriend, Carly, for all the time she pushed me to be my best and help me whenever I was lost, especially in math. Now, I have one more thank you. You see, my grandpa, he lives a couple blocks away. And many times I would find myself stuck at home with no way to get to school. So I would call him, and this would be probably 10 minutes till I had to be at my class or practice. And I would say, hey, could you pick me up in like 2 minutes? Without hesitation, he would say yes. I see him out there. Grandpa, thank you for all the rides you've given me these years, and I know my grandma is watching proudly from above and supporting me on this big day. And I hope my dad is recording this for mis abuelos in Costa Rica. Hola, Tito Hugo y Tita Nelly. I really appreciate you helping so far and giving me the opportunity to be your niece. I hope all of my graduates feel supported by those who are here with us tonight and feel the presence of those who can't be. Now, for those who don't know me, I'm Diego Brenes. I came to St. Anthony freshman year. I played soccer for all 4 years and baseball for 2. When I came to St. Anthony, I only knew 2 people. Shout out Tartan and Logan. I still remember you guys, and you guys helped me a lot in growing my confidence. But slowly, I started to meet new people from soccer and baseball. I've attended 4 different schools before St. Anthony, and I knew how hard it can be to make new friends. But I also learned that you make the most of where you are by meeting the people who are here. Sometimes I felt like a broken record with how many times I introduced myself to people. But soon enough, I knew everyone in my grade. For some of you, St. Anthony has been your school since the first day of kindergarten. Others came in just this year. We are all here graduating together through, and soon enough, we will have to accustom to the changes in life, or as my mom calls, adulting. Yes, you'll have to do your own laundry, and no, the dishes won't magically disappear when you're done using them. I know these sound cliche, but the small things in our lives will become big ones that we will soon start to miss. The dinners with family, seeing siblings come home from school, and being surrounded by your friends and familiar faces in the hallways. These moments have filled up our buckets these past years, and now it is time for us to pour them into the next chapter of our lives. Many of you know that I've been obsessed with airplanes my whole life. In this past fall, I began flight lessons. And next Monday, I'll take my final check ride and hopefully get my private pilot license. When I started flying, I felt my body tense up and get nervous before my flight. I knew I'd be safe and that my instructor was there to help me, guide me, and even override the controls if I was making too many errors. For me, high school has been a lot like flying a plane, and we've had quite a ride. Freshman year is similar to taxiing to the runway. We spent the year orienting ourselves onto the airport, making adjustments as needed. We didn't know what was to come, classes seemed harder, and GPAs started to count. So we had to try our best to find a way to succeed in this first year. Some of us tried out for sports, settling into them where we'd find a chance to make the team. Others tried music or theater, finding places where you'd make the cut and fit in. For us, we were lucky to be back at school and after being home during COVID, but we had the added awkwardness of wearing masks during the school day. Sophomore year, we were taking off. We got the routine and enjoyed the view from slightly above as the new class came in below us. We were flying high. Both girls and boys soccer teams made it to the U.S. State Finals at U.S. Bank Stadium. School slowly became more serious, and many of us started to look forward to see what our future might look. Personally, this year was exciting, but also where I learned the balance of school and outside life. Junior year, we're at cruising altitude. We were officially upperclassmen, enjoying the memories as they came. It was like looking down on the ground and seeing all the cars and people look like ants below. This year was quite important for some as it symbolized how colleges were going to see our academic work. Our inboxes were spammed with colleges wanting us to apply to visit, and the sky was the limit, and hopefully tuition free. Finally, senior year, the landing. We've been lining things up for arrival and spending hours on college applications, financial aid paperwork, and scoping out our job opportunities. We've also been keenly aware of our surroundings, making the most of homecoming, and making our late night runs to Chipotle or Taco Bell. Soon enough, our last day was spent by throwing paper in the commons once the final bell rang. We were about to walk across this stage to accept our diplomas. Some of us are headed towards a smooth landing. We knew our plans after high school. For others, the landing may be a little rockier, as we may not know what's next. But we all arrived here together and celebrating our success through these years. Regardless of how much your future's planned out, we will all face challenges that will be hard. It's not up to our parents, our friends, or our teachers. It's up to us to determine how to succeed in the times that are hard. We'll have to support from others to push us. But in reality, it's our mentality that will determine how we will conquer the challenges that are going to be put in front of us. At times, you will feel like giving up. You'll want to shut down your computer and doom scroll on your phone rather than completing your homework. But times like these are the hardest, where you have to pick yourself up and do the work that's in front of you. These 4 years have taught me so many lessons, and I'll leave you 3 that I plan to live by. Number 1, be kind. Be kind. You don't know when you'll be stuck in the middle seat on a long flight. You never know what someone else is going through. Everyone is worthy of a please or a thank you, and it might just make someone's day. Number 2, be grateful. We celebrate the accomplishments we have achieved and the hardships that we have endured to be in this position today. Many around the world do not have this opportunity to sit in these seats and wear these blue gowns that demonstrate our success that we've had these 13 years. So today, be grateful for all the opportunities that you can accomplish, not just for yourself, but those who never got the chance. Number 3, make yourself proud. We all have an equal chance to succeed in life. Make your parents proud, make everyone around you proud, but most importantly, make yourself proud for all the hard work you've done. Congrats, class of 2025.
Okay, got it. Before I begin, I would just like to thank Amal and Diego for their speeches. If we give them one round of applause again. Thank you, guys. Let's see. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and our Creator God. It's because of their glory I've received so many opportunities and blessings in this life, like having the privilege of speaking to you all today. To my family, my mom, dad, brother, sister, and so many more, it's your unwavering support and love that has given me the strength to pursue every endeavor I face with endless confidence. So thank you. Continue? Okay. And to everyone in front of me, sorry guys, and to everyone in front of me, especially graduates, congratulations. I still can't believe we're here celebrating the achievements we made in the last 4 years. I can truthfully say I'm proud of each of you. Through every obstacle you faced, alone or with others, you made it to this day, making it all worth it. Okay. I feel most of us can attest that high school has been the center of our being. Whether you spent those years pouring yourself into academics, sports, or certain recreational activities that won't be named at the time, we are entering another set of years filled with opportunity. I won't pretend the road ahead will be easy. I'd be lying if I said I have everything figured out. However, hardship comes with growing up and starting something new, so be confident in your abilities to achieve great things and work through those struggles. Now, I know speeches sometimes can be forgettable, but I hope the lessons I've learned throughout high school, the bits of advice I'm about to share will stick with you. Or at the very least, I hope they don't bore you too much. The first piece of advice I've learned is to embrace your mistakes. It's easy to look at our mistakes in shame. For me, it was easy to see my failures as reasons to give up. We're faced with numerous challenges over the past 4 years that can make us feel inadequate, like losing to De La Salle for 4 basketball seasons straight. I'm hoping y'all can come through and end that losing streak next year. But I've learned that these moments of failure, they teach us much more than our successes ever could. They force us to reflect, adapt, and to keep going even when it gets hard. So don't fear your mistakes. Embrace and learn from them, because mistakes aren't the end of a bad story. They're just the necessary parts of making a great one. The second is to continue to dream big. Now, I know this phrase over time, dream big, has become cliche and corny. As responsibilities grew heavier and life got more complicated, it was easy to dismiss them. We hear it countless times as kids, but now take it for granted. When I was younger, my biggest dream was to be Spider-Man. Yeah. Despite it being unrealistic, I truly believed I could achieve it. That mindset I once had, the willingness to believe in something bold, is a type of confidence we should all carry into our futures. Obviously, I didn't end up becoming Spider-Man, but that dream helped shape my values and help me understand who I want to be. Yes, things change and our interests evolve, but dreams, they still matter. They stand as a foundation to discovering who we are in the future we're meant to build. Last but not least, my third piece of advice is to live and love your life for you. At some point, we've all given into the temptation of comparison. It's human nature to focus on what we lack versus showing gratitude towards what we have. I especially struggled with this in high school, constantly comparing everything about my life to others. No matter how hard I worked, I was never satisfied with where I was. But a lyric from my favorite rapper, Jermaine Lamar Cole, is what shifted my perspective. He wrote, "No such thing as a life that's better than yours." Whether you've heard these words or not, I hope you let them reshape how you live, because they did for me. Each of us is blessed with a unique journey. I know from experience that comparing your life to someone else's will only rob you of enjoying yours. So do everything in your power to live a life you love for yourself without considering where others are in theirs. So to my classmates, whose faces I can barely see right now without my glasses, I ask you to continue striving for greatness in everything you do. Be confident, knowing that you're bound to make mistakes along the way. Dream boldly, because those dreams will lead you to discovering your purpose. And most importantly, do everything in pursuit of living a full life. Take risks, try new things, and don't be afraid to stumble. What you do after those moments will dictate your future. With that being said, congratulations, class of 2025. Go out and be great. Thank you.
Amel, Diego, and Leilani, thank you so much. Beautiful job, all three of you. I realize that we have a medical situation in the audience, and we know that professionals are responding appropriately, so we're going to do the best we can collectively to kind of keep our focus here and let those people do the work they need to do. At this time, I'm going to ask the chamber choir to come back up and share their anthem with us, and I just want to draw your attention to the lyrics to The Road Home in the program. In recent years, this song has become a graduation anthem of our times, and I think if you read the words and listen to the choir sing, you'll understand why. So once again, the St. Anthony Village Chamber Choir, under the direction of Lauren Heath. thank you to the choir. Sometimes telling a little story about someone goes further in revealing a person's character than a long list of descriptors. I have such a story about today's staff speaker, Joan Nelson. On a Wednesday morning a couple of weeks ago, Joan lost her father unexpectedly to a heart attack. Visitation and memorial services were planned for him for the following Sunday and Monday. On the Thursday in between, Joan boarded a plane and traveled with her speech team students to Kansas City for a national competition. While no one would or should expect this type of commitment from Joan in the days following such a profound loss, I couldn't help but notice that no one was surprised. Class of 2025 and guests, I give you this year's staff commencement speaker, Joan Nelson.
I'm clearly not as tall as Leilani. I'm going to take just a second to look at you and see all of you and just take in this moment. And I want you to take in this moment too. Look around, see your friends. Okay. At the beginning of 9th grade, if you were a student here, you had either Miss Gustafson or me as your English teacher. And even if you weren't a student here for 9th grade, I'm betting that the beginning of 9th grade English was pretty similar for you. One of the things we did at the beginning of the year was a review of some literary terms that you had already learned in elementary school and middle school. We talked about plot and setting and characterization and conflict. And we reminded you that without conflict, you don't have a story. You just have a list of things that happened. Conflict in itself isn't bad. It's simply the challenge or the problem that the protagonist faces in a story. And in your story, you are the protagonist. Over the past 4 years, you have faced many conflicts. And you are still here. You've faced internal conflicts. You've had to make tough decisions. You've faced external conflicts, whether it was a relationship with a friend or a game you were playing where it was, Leilani mentioned De La Salle, we had some external conflicts too. And these tough decisions that you had to make, sometimes you made the wrong ones. And that's okay, because that's how we learn. When you leave my room at the end of class, I would often tell you to make good choices. And I know that that isn't always going to happen. You will undoubtedly face many more conflicts in your life. You might feel pressure from others to simplify yourself, to smooth out the edges, to quiet your voice, to be easier for other people to understand. But I hope that you resist that. Because just like in the stories that we read in class, the most compelling characters are the ones who are complicated, who change, who struggle, and who grow. You are not a static character. You are not a flat character. You are a dynamic, layered, contradictory, deeply human character. And that is what makes each and every one of you remarkable. And if conflict is what reveals character, then you have already proven yours. Through late nights and early mornings, through heartbreak and healing, through silence and speaking up, you've shown resilience, empathy, humor, and courage. You've shown that you're willing to wrestle with life instead of sitting back and letting it pass you by. So don't be afraid to keep showing up as your full self, the messy, brilliant, imperfect, evolving version of you. Don't be afraid to let people see you, not just the highlight reel, but the real story, plot twists, conflict, and all. Because your story matters, and it's still being written. Congratulations, class of 2025. I can't wait to see what comes next in your chapter. And for perhaps the last time that I will say this to you, I love you in a school-appropriate, non-Dateline NBC sort of way, and I am ridiculously proud of you.
Thank you, Joan. At this time, it is my distinct privilege to introduce to you the chair of the St. Anthony New Brighton Board of Education, Ben Phillip.
All right. Good evening, class of 2025. Thank you to all who have given such wonderful, heartfelt speeches so far tonight. Fun fact. Every board member up here on this stage is a parent. As such, I want to speak to you not only on behalf of the St. Anthony New Brighton School Board, but on behalf of every parent, guardian, and caregiver who has walked this journey with you. We clapped at concerts, crammed into buses for field trips, and sat in parking lots during practices that ran a little late. Some of us are even graduating our own children tonight. From the early days of school drop-offs to watching you grow into scholars, athletes, artists, leaders, and friends, we've been right there with you. We've seen your talents, your struggles, your breakthroughs, and we've seen this class become something truly special. And as parents and board members too, we've seen your relationships take shape. Relationships has been a big focus for our board this year. They're the heart of our district. We often hear students talk about a teacher who believed in them, a coach who pushed them, or a peer who simply made them feel seen. And we've felt that too, even within individual relationships that we've even had with you. Personally, for example, I remember meeting Leilani when she was just a kindergartner. You're not gonna remember this, but we were still allowed to visit our kids during lunchtime at Wilshire Park. And during recess, she came up to me, just with no prompting, just full of joy and curiosity, telling me about her family, and she made a really great first impression. And she's lived up to it ever since. I think of Dorothy. I remember seeing her act for the first time in a middle school play called Game of Tiaras, and then watching her grow up on stage year after year with such poise and power. And I can't forget some of the kids that I had a chance to coach in youth baseball. Kids like Saith, Brasia, Miles, and many others. It's been fun to see how they've grown since those early days. And like many of you, they've each found their own path over the years. But what matters is that you're all here tonight, and that is worth celebrating. These moments and the people you share them with aren't just memories. They're connections that matter. They're a part of the fabric of this community. And here's something I hope you hear loud and clear tonight. You have a unique relationship with every single person sitting next to you. No graduating class has shared your hallway conversations, your inside jokes, your group projects, your awkward moments, and your amazing comebacks. You are the St. Anthony Village High School class of 2025, a constellation that only exists once. So my advice, don't let it fade. Too often we lose contact with our classmates. I graduated with about 300 people, and we lost track of about half of them almost immediately. Half the people you know today may drift away as well, unless someone, maybe you, makes an effort to keep the ties strong. Maybe you'll be the one to create a shared spreadsheet of contacts. Maybe you'll be the person sending remember when messages on whatever version of social media is out there in the future. Maybe you'll organize the 5-year reunion. So maybe show of hands, who has already taken on the task of collecting contact information? Anyone? No, not yet? All right, well, feel free to nudge someone. You got all night to do that. But I say this all because these relationships matter, not just for nostalgia, but for support, for grounding, and for joy. You never know when someone amongst you might help you navigate a challenge, or land a job, or remind you of who you are when the world gets confusing. The people around here joined the board to ensure that every student has access to opportunity, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. We're proud of the part that we've played in your journey, but tonight isn't about us. It's about you, class of 2025. Your resilience, your relationships, your next chapter. So on behalf of the board, and behalf of every parent, guardian, and caregiver who's walked beside you, congratulations, class of 2025. We're proud of you. Now go stay proud of each other. Thank you.
All right, graduating seniors, it's time. Time to show everyone how well you were paying attention during rehearsal earlier today. St. Anthony Village High School counselors Heather Burnt and Kate Edwards will read the names of the graduates participating in today's ceremony, and graduates, we ask that you come forward at this time.
Amal Abdi.
Marie Aboumarad.
Leilani Abraham.
Grady Allen.
Ali Asalahi.
Addison Amon.
Sonetti Anda.
Scarlett Anderson.
Trafina Asare.
Samantha Bartlett.
Axel Bauman.
Zaradrin Benosin.
Delaney Barrett.
Sorry about that. Henry Bernhardt.
Noah Bogle.
Josephine Boguski.
Max Borcheller.
Josie Boson.
Sawyer Bovey.
Emily Bauer.
Diego Brenes.
Stella Brown.
Eleanor Brewstead.
Nathan Bugby.
Trig Buzza.
Scarlett Cannon.
Brian Carchi.
Maricela Castilleja.
Alexander Chasi Meia.
Gianna Cherney.
Jocelyn Chimborazo.
Mira Chenander.
Funtsak Choki.
Isaac Claflin.
Heidi Samantha Coral Loya.
Pema Damdal.
Sonem Detchen.
Sophia Durr.
Jenna Durkee.
Jalu Dorji.
Lily Doherty.
Henry Engelmeyer.
Logan Escrow.
Connor Ferraro.
Sora Fikru.
Benjamin Franklin Murphy.
Lena Freeman.
Bonsa Garamo.
Peyton Gould.
Thomas Grabrian.
Anai Granda Pachari.
Sebastian Guachichulka.
Piper Gushwa.
Tenzin Gelson.
Noah Habti.
Bergen Hall.
Freya Haugen.
Kaidelin Hein.
Dylan Held.
Daniel Herrera.
Ruth Ieha.
Julia Jacoby.
Lucy Jansma.
Isaac Jensen.
Kyrie Jensen.
Glory John Kolowole.
Bracia Johnson.
Vanessa Jones.
Constantine Kabanuk.
Benjamin Keating.
Dechin Kongsuseng.
Alexandra Kosinski.
Harry Cohan.
Lucy Cohan.
Carter Conkler.
Emma Kujala.
Maxwell Labans.
Alex Lala Robles.
Eleanor Lamarand.
Annabella Lamkin.
Sonia Lipinski.
Devin Loven.
Bo Lyon.
Christian Malouf.
Aiden McPherson.
Carter Manis.
Benjamin Matson.
Delaney McPherson.
Kobe McCulloch.
Ermias Michael.
Abdul Qadir Mohammed.
Fuad Mohammed.
Hamza Mohammed.
Mohammed Mohammed.
Suhab Mohammed.
Leighton Moore.
Emily Molina.
Aruna Morris.
Tenzin Nedep.
Sebastian Nelson.
Abigail Nemi.
Anna Noland.
Martha Noonan.
Omar Noor.
Makai Odiase.
Janea Ogburn.
Amy Ortiz Robles.
Edison Osland.
Alex Page.
Samuel Palmer.
Owen Parker Garretts.
Krish Patel.
Nina Pavan Sarmiento.
Oscar Peterson.
Ruby Pena.
Leah Perkins.
Amelia Peterson.
Belen Petrie.
Alexander Phillip.
Ethan Pikarski.
Max Plaza.
Christopher
Nube Quito Batista.
Miles Raymond.
Brielle Rengstorff.
Adeline Riesland.
Tony Rico Galan.
Aaron Rodenberg.
Sarah Rodenberg.
Annalie Rodriguez.
Sarah Rude.
Caitlin Rocha. Mohammed Salah.
Kaizen Schmidt.
Jasmine Sinchi Riera.
Braden Saroin.
Piper Scrady.
Alexander Soro.
Ella Starkweather. Carly Stendal.
Luca Stewart Mariucci.
Bard Stitch.
Anthony Sehun.
Oliver Svoboda.
Dorothy Sweary.
Tenzin Tarchin.
John Thieves.
Sophia Thornblum.
Safe Tool.
Stella Timmons.
Christian Tong.
Sebastian Torres.
Quinn Trench.
Tenzin Somo.
Lincoln Erdahl.
Warren Verplank.
Joseph Vanak.
Thomas Vanak.
Mira Voss.
Eve Wandering.
Matthew Weber.
Jaden Webster.
Adam Wilson.
Amar Imam.
Ali Sofia Osorio Cruz.
Samuel Macaulay Hansen.
Bona Tesso.
I am now honored to ask Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Renee Cornet, to come forward to address this year's graduating class. Dr. Cornet.
Seniors, if you could, please stand. My official duty as the superintendent of schools is to tell the school board that our seniors have met all the requirements for graduation, and then the board takes action to graduate all of you. This is kind of a formal, but also pretty awesome part of our process. I think afterward, you're allowed to like throw your hats and do all those fun things, and I know the band's gonna play. So, it is my pleasure, it's my privilege to present the class of 2025 to the St. Anthony New Brighton School Board. With the, I already told you to, members of the St. Anthony New Brighton School Board, the students and the graduates of this class have fulfilled all of the requirements for graduation that we have set forth here at our school, that have been set forth by the Minnesota Department of Education, and by you, the St. Anthony New Brighton School Board. So I would like you as a board to know that every single one of them have graduated from St. Anthony New Brighton School District. Throw your hats, congratulations 2025.